Hello. Sorry. So can I able to see my screen? So can you tell me about the how many devices you can able to see? And what is your understanding? Can you tell me about your Oreo only? Your Oreo, your concept. Correct. 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 Hmm. Correct. Hmm. Hmm. Correct. Correct. Hmm. Correct. Hmm. 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 Correct. Absolutely correct. It's going to very good. Perfectly. You're going to maybe the concept is be clear. So there are three more devices over there. There one is CPPM, one is a router, one is a Cisco switch, and one is a endpoint. Endpoint sending the E packet to the switch. Endpoint sending the E packet to the switch. That radius packet. That means the dot one x. Okay, and the configuration with the dot one is configuration with the help of radius. Radius, the Cisco switch communicate with the help of the server, the CPPM server, the radius server. Okay, the endpoint is going to authenticate with the see. I just had told you one example. See why going to the NAC in the come in the picture, because why going to not going to the firewall, and it's many things, a 10 micro and some antivirus also uh, blocking some devices or some other things. But why the radius? Radius is the authentication, authorization, accountability. There is a layer of securities, not only for the only security, the layer of securities. So that means that your point, your Cisco switch, the switch connecting, the endpoint should be connecting to the secure. Anybody connect, anybody, somebody, some guy or some visitors, you connect your switch directly in the laptops in the particular point interface, the switch interface. Okay. So that time what happen? What will happen? That system should be connected, but it's still connected. When going to connect, that time that port is under NAC dot one x. That port automatically why going to the request that try to connect to my system, connect to my corporate network. That system sending the request to the that new MAC address, finding the clear path. So that only the reject first point. MAC not whitelisted. First policy is applicable for MAC not whitelisted. MAC reject. Got it, na? You someone is connecting your same port. You are disconnecting this port, and connecting one more laptop. If this is the same point, same port. They are connected. This port is connected. This laptop also is connected. No worry about that. But that laptop sending the new MAC address. Where when got this new MAC address is able to see in my switch and my CPPM, they are itself switch also rejected, because see, because that switch sending the packet to the CPPM, that radius packet. So they are sending the CPPM packet to here. So policies are applicable on the particular ports under NAC. So sending the MAC address not is with new MAC address, that that MAC address in the fraction of second is rejected. That endpoint deny access profile applicable, that policy not going to block that particular port in this fraction of second block. One point is a MAC is new, that's why is block, correct. other point Other point is that agar they are some is their max spoofing, they are same MAC address used for this MAC address, same somebody can use their max snooping, you know, then max snooping, na MAC, duplicate MAC, same MAC if you can copy and change the physical MAC address, it's possible. They are connecting it. They are connected. Okay, that request coming to them is my switch also. They are authenticated. Switch also authenticated. Okay, don't worry. This also authenticated. Okay, MAC auth. It's not for MAC auth. But my policy what to say? MAC auth with the authenticator, but my policy check only for my first service is applicable only for the MAC auth until and unless when .1 is down. The first policy applicable is the .1x. The sending the packet to the AD. They are checking the some trying to username password some username password try to connect to my system. So they are checking to my AD. Checking the AD this user particularly is there or not. If the AD their database itself the username and password not there, that system sending the acknowledgement to my CPPM that username is not there. So my CPPM directly deny, again reject that packet. Got it? So the simple way the nobody can connect unknown system, nobody connect any the other laptop system directly going to deny access profile, because my policy enforce the policy particular only corporate network, corporate employee and AD user only. There should be allowed in my network. There other than that all this block. Got it? Again one more thing. Switch is the radius plus takas. How? Again clear I clear you. How to clear takas? See, switch it's a radius packet coming to the endpoints, correct? Okay, but that switch you Mr. Bean you need to able to access the switch with the help of AD credential. So that is used for takas. But that means your switch you can able to access user, you can able to access for your AD credential username password with the help of AD. You got it na? In the so that radius and takas both these configuration is in the my switch radius and takas. Okay, but router radius packet is not supported. Router is the gateway, L3 gateway. They are not connected to the endpoint to the particular router. So that's why only takas only it's config only for router. Any endpoint in your network connecting to the switch or multiple devices in the connecting to the endpoints, that device should be able to access the radius plus takas. I will show you how. 1 second. See this switch. This is my switch. Example this switch. This is the radius for endpoints. Got it? This takas for I can able to access the switch. Correct? So that device. So in the switch you can radius plus takas itself configuration. But again one more thing. Again this switch you can have radius also will be the radius of endpoint and this takas for device access. Okay, but again I'll show you. This is the two policy over there. How many policy? There are two policy. One is radius policy service. There are two service. One is the radius service. One is the radius service and other is sorry okay. In the switch there are two category services. Only same service will not be applicable. One service for endpoints, one service for device access. Not a single service you can use both of them, but the single device you can configure the radius and takas itself. But going to service, I am going to service categorization, need to configure the two service. I think some confused. I told you how to do this because I think very complicated lectures. See, I show you. In this switch, the radius for endpoints. So, okay, we have configured their particular service, .1x configuration service, WebAuth service plus MACauth service. There are three services in the radius. Takas. Radius. MACauth and radius. MACauth and .1x. There are two service. MacAuth. MacAuth. So MacAuth and .x fully switch and for radius. Okay. This service we can, when going to configure the service, this is a separate service for radius only. Correct. This is a one service, and same that switch. This switch you can able to access with the AD credential should be configure the same different service. Not going to. This is a one service. This is a separate service. Got it? This one switch, the one switch, but there are two service. That one switch, but the two service, but one device, device one, but service is two. Correct. Takas. Correct. Correct. So don't confuse somebody. Some guys who using some mistake for there's one device and one service. No, there are two device, one device but two service. Because one going to the one packet going to the Takas packet. This packet going when going to access the switch, that packet coming to this service. When going to endpoint going to try to authenticate, this service can able to use. Okay. Correct. If TLS, PIP, MHF for the endpoints only. So when going to radius only for MacAuth or .1x. But when I'm talking when come the picture in the Takas, so Takas in the separate service, that only for the device administrator access accountability, that use for the Takas. This is a separate service. Don't go must to the single service. Every time you need to use for separate service. Okay, and same picture in the radius. So, this is a router. This is a router also Takas. This is not part of this radius. This is purely for Takas only. This purely for Takas. Okay. Correct. So this is only this is for Takas. Okay. Got it now? So please make sure that between Takas and radius don't give the confuse. Someone using the one service, using the one device, they are able to access the device and endpoints are the same service. It is not possible. Correct? Let's clear that point. Very clear. Okay, fine. Good. Okay, no issue. So in the previous lecture we are completing this something. I think administrators not completed. Okay. Dictionary already explained in English. I think this also dictionary. I think I explained on the day. Dictionary. We are going to dictionary Takas dictionary, because see device, radius and Takas. There are some dictionary itself in the ClearPass, but if that dictionary is not available in the ClearPass, so need to upload import the dictionaries from the particular OM. You need to upload the particular OM, but almost 90% devices support in this one. No. Almost in the Takas shell, almost 90% devices support cell. But until and unless it's not supported, so need to upload the proper dictionary. Got it? I think on the day, device fingerprint meant device is the identification of the particular device. Device fingerprint meant that device should be is a router, switches, windows. With that identification proper, this means like this. You how to explain? See, device fingerprint means how to explain. This is a mobile. That's mobile. I need to apply the fingerprint. I need to apply the fingerprint. That fingerprint with the this mobile only for going to mobile category only, not for the Windows category. That is fingerprint. Mobile is there or not? I don't know. Leave that part. This is a router. Okay. This router. Sorry. 1 second. Where is the router? Okay. This is a router. What is the router family? Cisco. Name of this Cisco router. This is a family. This is for device fingerprint. Means the identification, that router not going to move to the Windows categories. I did not. This fingerprint means your finger is matching to your categories. That is the main the user user category. The fingerprint matters only for router going to router category, not going to computer category, not going to other printer categories. That only for the router going category. That is a fingerprint. That's it. Yeah, correct. Exact device. Correct. This is a dictionary. I think the by default dictionary is there, but it's need to enable. So need to configure the strings, dictionary strings. I show you. This is for string means you need to apply the any particular devices. You need to call to particular dictionary. So that dictionary should be that dictionary should be configured over here. Example, I need to give the testing device. Any device is coming to your environment like the biometric machine. Okay. So that is category IP address. No IP address, leave that part. I think only for list. That's it. This is for identification dictionary. Okay. Any device come to any kind of badging. I just where is my device? One second. See, just I'm created. This is any device for your identification. You need to configure the particular endpoints, a particular device. That is for the dictionary attributes. You configure itself. It's a new. It's a new. If you require that to only configure. If you not require, don't need to configure. But it's require identification dictionary attributes. These are dictionary attributes. Only for name and particular identification. This endpoint, guest user, local user, what is this? That mention anything on that? I just say local user onboard. Please onboard the name, biometric. This is for what is the date, grace time, MAC address of the system, everything and that mention. Leave that fine. Okay, that's it. Nothing. That's only for dictionary attribute. Okay. This for ClearPass application attributes. This is by default it's well there. No need to change. This is by default template in the ClearPass. I think this template using for sometimes, but not much more time using that one. So by default using this one. Okay. So for ClearPass, this is MP, MFF, SSO login. Already this dictionary is there. No need to configure. If we use that application using for some using when using that one, this template are using for application. Got it now? That more not much more using. Okay. This is a contract. Contracts means only for this NDC. That means you are how to contracts any service. I think you are. I just already show you. One second. Any antivirus or any particular install application policy call to your enforcement that only create that policy. This contrast means I think I told you when going to configure the enforcement policy that time you that time you can configure the contrast and adding that particular points. So need to configure that thing. You need to configure the particular MAC address. Sorry, that particular mail ID. See the endpoint. एक second. That endpoint, if the endpoint is quarantine, okay, so you need to alert that system going to quarantine. So particular desktop team take care of that. So that mail ID need to configure over here. Okay. Okay, so just show you 1 second. Okay, you should be antivirus. The system going to antivirus due your antivirus. If the antivirus or any install application due to the antivirus or install application system going to quarantine. So I need to alert. I need to a mail alert for particular desktop team or any server team. Okay. So that alert should be configured over here. See, particular mail need to configure over here. The system going to quarantine. The MAC address, everything to particular system going to host name, everything come to on the this is template should be configured only for mail ID. So that particular endpoint is going to quarantine any reason that ticket automatically raised to the desktop team. Okay, with the help of some other third party tools or any other gateways should be there. That means you are only for that SMTP configure should be there. SMTP mail need to be configure. That's it. That mail directly hit to your particular mail ID. You desktop support or any other engineer support. That ticket directly come to their bucket. Got it? So this for attributes only for the particular device attributes. Antivirus attributes or any install application attributes should be configured your multiple attributes. The Fortinet, any checkpoint. I am talking about the endpoint only attributes. Okay. So any configuration, any your voice properly coming over, bro. Hello, you can hear. Okay, so okay, so that only you can should be configure this policy, and this policy must to your webauth policy. Okay, not for this. So when going to webauth, that time I'll show you. So please understand the context server why I'm going to configure. That's it. Okay. Ingress event means you can configure the you are already told IBB, QRadar or any other Juniper, any other ingress with log, particular log sending to your QRadar. That only configure ingress events. This is the ingress event packets. Means when going to communicate with the IBM or QRadar, XMAX or other, you are already your something different type of tools should be configured that syslog type of event only for these ingress events. In the type of nothing but in the syslog server types of. You can import or it should be configured. I have only configured QRadar, so QRadar only this is there. That's it. But if you have any other device, you can should be import particular ingress event. Particular OM should be given to you. Don't worry, not to configure, but that particular file should be take up on a particular OM. I am configuring the IBM. Last time you configure told me the some other device. Which device? Third party. Last time told watch which device? Foam. Hello. Hello Ben. Are you there, bro? Hello. 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 What happened? Oh, okay, okay. You need to configure Splunk. You know the Splunk? So when going to configure like Splunk, like the devices, that time it should be configure the ingress event. Okay, okay. This is for Windows hotfix. Hotfix means particular patches, version. That is a hotfix. I'm just testing. Windows 11 hotfix. Critical, important, low. You can should be. I'm sorry, going critical. Update. You can paste it over this. If you update behavior, never reboots. Hotfix only Microsoft update, Windows update. That's it. Not nothing. Any patch update for particular my Microsoft services, it should be automatically matching to my ClearPass. That's his hotfix. Okay. This is your dates. When going to date, also possible the dates. This is scripting. Scripting means what is that? So I'll tell you what is the scripting. This is a on-guard scripting. That script, one second. I think that scripting means when going to update, on-guard agent. But I think I told you the in the endpoints in the previous version 6.8.4. Okay, but you latestly upgrade your CPPM 6.10.11 or 6.10.8. Okay, so that endpoint older version is there 6.8.4. Okay, so you need to update. You need to update from our ClearPass possible with the help of scripting. Got it? He automatically pushing the script. You can configure the script and push to particular endpoints that the particular endpoint 6.8.2 automatically update to 6.10.11. Okay, most of the is a big organization who using the Radia team, the third party team. Radia team will push the on-guard agent and that particular updated on-guard agent updated from your with the help of third party tools. But if third party tools not available in the organization to use for the ClearPass scripting, I just give the example. Now your organization 500 systems. Okay, your ClearPass is version is 6.8.4 last 2 years back. Okay, so all 500 system on-guard agent version is 6.10.4. Okay, but recently we can update your firmware ClearPass firmware 6.10.8. Okay, so that time that all the ClearPass all the endpoints on-guard agent what is 6.8.4. I need to update the on-guard agent. How to update? If you going to manually update, but it's not possible to 500 system not to go to manually and update the system, correct? So you can configure the script and push particular endpoints. How many endpoints need to be in the MAC address with the IP address? We can push with the ClearPass. They automatically update without interference to the endpoints, without the rebooted, without informing, automatically behind the updated the on-guard agent with the help of script. Got it? The scripting only for update the on-guard agent with the help of remotely scripting without informing the users, without disturbing the users. Okay. This is for on-guard agent. On-guard agent this is a wireless or VPN. Okay. If you are you planning to using the in future on-guard agent or not in your organization? Okay, it's okay. Is that if you gain the knowledge because knowledge not going to waste, it should be okay. So on-guard agent for there are 3 categories. Is the Windows, Linux, on Mac. There are 3 categories. The both of 3 is supported. See, Windows, Mac, Ubuntu. Okay. So Windows file is different, Mac file is different, Ubuntu file is different. All the exe file different. If you download the exe from here, so that exe install in your endpoints. This is OnGuard is downloaded. Okay. This file sent to endpoints and installed it. That endpoint connected to these servers. Same thing for the Mac also. The Mac also same thing. For Mac machine is different and Windows machine is different. Please make sure that that file should be only for Windows file. Send it to Windows file. Mac system goes so send both Windows Mac file only. This is for agentless OnGuard. If your OnGuard is not there, agentless OnGuard means OnGuard not going to install the particular endpoints, but should be without agent should be configure the agentless OnGuard should that also configure it in the agentless means without install the agent. That's it. This is for install the agent, particular hardware install the agent. This is for agentless without agent installing. That is a file. Okay. This is agentless file. This is for configuration of this OnGuard agent. The interval time enable should be, this is by default template, but it should be configured as per your deployment. No need to right now, no need to configure, no need to requirement, but this is very important. This point is very important. If you see, this is our zone. How to zone I told you. This is for policy manager zone. I tell you how to work it. 1 second. This is very important points. So make sure that. No, no, I can't. I'm not speaking. Wait. I'm just drawing. I'm just not speaking anything. Okay. So, what is the reason? What is the use of the zoning? See, you have the 1,000 number of users. Okay. That 1,000 number of user. So I need to bifurcate the user. You OnGuard agent number of location lies. This is a. I just told you what is this Mumbai as I'm India. And this is a there are two locations. Okay, one CPPM. So I am segregated with the help of zone. I have the 1,000 number of user in the Mumbai or and the Nagpur. There are two locations. I need to separate it for the particular OnGuard agent. See, a Nagpur request, Nagpur OnGuard agent request should be in the DR, not going to come to the DC. Mumbai request should be come to here. By how to bifurcate with the help of IP address subnet 172.16.40.10. This is for my Mumbai address. I am adding this zone for DC in the all subnet /28 in my Mumbai zone network. In the /8 172.16.40.10, all systems should be authenticate come to my this zone. Okay, and this zone for this subnet network come to my DR zone. That means what is that? Use of the load balancing. because all 1000 system come to single zone, a single server, that is going to choke my traffic. Got it? So that is the segregation of the zone. We are required zone because of the, see one more thing. This is for zone again, but I think I am not going to confuse. I just show you. Show. Again I just show you how to one thing. Subscriber 1, subscriber 2. Okay. So what is the architecture of the design? In the most of the time, what is the architecture? Zone is segregation of on-guard agent traffic distribution. Okay. Zoning is only for on-guard agent packet distribution. Okay. Please make sure that don't do to confuse the subscriber. I am come to this point to the subscriber. Plus confuse in this zone. Why going to create a zone? Zone only for configure the endpoint on-guard agent traffic to moment of the 50-50. Only for on-guard agent. That's it. But when going to subscriber, subscriber packet is zigzag. How 1 second, I'm just deleting because I think not confused. Zone is clear na zoning. This I'm going to subscriber point. Subscriber very also important point. How to distribute the packet, subscriber packets. Packet distribution. Yes, yeah, routing is correct. I am going to explain right now subscriber traffic. I have subscriber. Okay. Okay. So this is my CPPM. Okay. This is my CPPM. There are two subscribers, subscriber 1 and subscriber 2. Okay. This is our switch, Cisco switch. This is Cisco switch. There are two systems are connected, PC1 and PC2. Okay. Okay. That system on-guard agent file is the on-guard agent install. Okay. That system sending the radius packets. Radius. Okay. With the help of authentication. Okay. So what we'll do in this PC2 radius packet coming to my this server. adjustment. Radius packet come to this server, but on guard packet come to this server. Got it? PC1 radius packet come to this server, correct? On guard packet come to this server. So not going to one subscriber handling the on guard plus web auth requests. Got it? Because of the this is the architecture of the NAC. This is the architecture of NAC. Don't going to MAC auth, don't go to web auth plus radius packet in the one single server. Every time should be define the packet should be segregate the packet. There are two server because two server, one packet handling the web auth request, one packet handling the radius request. If going to one request handling the both of web auth and radius, that server going to load is increase. Load and increase, that means the server going to hamper. That's how load balancing, like load balancing technology are using this. Subscriber using the packet properly sending to web auth packet different subscriber and radius packet sending the different subscriber. Don't go to same subscriber going to on guard also and radius also. Don't go to same subscriber. Make sure that is segregate the packets. Same thing also TACAS also. Same thing also TACAS also. You should be load balance the traffics. Radius packet sending to subscriber. TACAS packet sending to subscriber too. Because the load balance is very important. Because server going to have load is increased. So that server going to down and increase the memory. Memory is lots of bugs is maybe confusion. Increase the packets. Load will increase. So server also going to down or something going to happen. That's why we are going to load balancing proper way. Radius also and TACAS also. I'm not talking. Yeah. Yes. Correct. This is load balance is a different technology. I'm not going to see. I've just because our NAC clear pass using this type of technology. This is a real technology because of the your company setup is small. Don't worry, but you should be follow the architecture design. Is a best practice. This is a best practice. If you going to same on guard design and radius request TACAS, that is not a big challenge, but this is not a best practice. This is a best practice to the segregate the traffic as per your radius TACAS, so that your network going to the smoothness, like going to smoothness, not going to impactable, not going to in future problem. That was going to as a best practice. This I am going to explain to you. This is a best practice. Got it, na? So please make sure that when going to configure the TACAS, radius or web auth, that package segregate the packets. Very important, because if you're not going to segregate the packets, that in future coming to problem, you not handle that problem, because when going to your network establish all the TACAS, radius configures into everything. Yeah. Correct. 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 I tell you. Your query is, I just told you. This is from Mumbai location. Okay. As per your design. This is for Nepal. Okay. So when going to configure the NAC in Mumbai location, got it? Please make sure listen. When going to configure the Mumbai location, so that time your primary server Mumbai for this one. As secondary this. I just told you. 1 second. Got it. The Mumbai server primary IP should be this one. I'm just mentioned the IP. IP not going to confuse. 10.33.128.10 10.134 128.10. Okay, got it. So when going to Mumbai configuration, the .1x, that time radius shadow should be this a primary. Secondary radius should be applied in this server second. This time in the Nepal, primary should be the 34, secondary is the 33. Any confusion for this one? So this is a best practice. I told you this is a best practice. When going to as per your rule, as per your design, so your network going to smoothness, not going to any imper problem. This is not going to challenge. On-guard is properly defined. On-guard zoning is properly. Subscriber zoning properly. Everything is going smooth. So that any request, any packets is come to your TACAS packets or radius packets or on-guard packet. That service properly applicable, and that packet properly assign the packet. Authentication also, authorization also, and web auth also. It's properly smoothness is working. Got it? This is a best practice. Any query about this one? Got it, na? So my concern is only for challenges about this is for only for define the IP address, particular IP address and zone. DCDR, I just explained. Like that we can configure zone over here. That's it. This is for zoning. Okay. This is very important point. Zoning very important. That's why I'm explaining to you as per the notepad. Because your understanding very important. I am teaching your expert knowledge, not going to give this book knowledge. So that's you clear the picture. You can go to configure as per your guides. Correct? Okay. Then the software updates means you're going to update the software. That means you automatically update the patch, everything on that. It should be configure the passport account. What is the passport account? A passport account, that means a particular HP account, which mail ID or particular mail ID, your licenses, everything merge integrated your particular company mail ID. That is a passport account. That should be a configure over here. Passport account for HP, all licenses integrated particularly behind this mail ID should be configured. That one should be when going to configure the passport over here, mail ID in this tab. That time you should be in the posture updates, hotfix update. Yet we can update over here. If it's not update, if you're not adding the passport account, you can go to manually. Not a big deal. If you go to import the file, download the file and import it. That's it. If you adding the passport account, so automatically need to update automatically with the help of internet. Okay. Oh. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Correct. Yes. Generic audio. Yes. It's a cluster updates. Cluster updates means nothing but the bills. You have the 10 number of subscriber, so you going to upgrade your firmware. That time use this cluster update. That one time you can update all the server in this cluster update. Okay. This only for cluster updates. This check now this means only for checking the updates in the if you adding the passport account, they are checking the your going to HP portal and then going to taking the any update or any new firmware upgrade is there, so you can automatically download over here. That's it. There are three tabs over. That's it. Contact support, this for nothing. This for I think remote assistant. You can configure the remote assistant. That is only. This by default documentation part is there. You can document. Click on the deploy document. You need to any document require. Click on and download documents. This is for document purpose. Okay. This is for only monitoring. Administrator all points are covered. Main point is configuration. So they are very challenging parts. They are very interesting point in the ClearPass, because configuration very important points in the ClearPass. I heard of this configuration. This is a part in going to the in the ClearPass. Got it? Tomorrow I am start the configuration parts, because so many things is there. So I think monitoring, dashboard and administrator all points are cover. Anything challenges, any understanding please let me know. So I will again I teach you. I'm not going to anything on that. So I think your all points are should be clear, correct? Good. So tomorrow onwards, I'm starting the configuration points. I'm taking care of the services points. Very important point. Tomorrow I'm taking the starting the configuration points. Then going to a one point one service. I will take the configuration everything and explain the how to do this. What is the important, what is not important, everything on these of that. Okay. So today end of the session. Tomorrow I can again start at the same time. My one more guy is Germany. They are joining recently last 2 days back. So today 5:30 classes again one more guy and the Germany guy is the Germany guys. They are also interested in my training. So many guys is joining. So I am not doing much more students because I don't only single person. I am not teaching all the person at one time. I am taking one to two. That's it. So one more query. So in the USA, H1B visa. What is the H1B visa?